being forced to make a statement on a situation I stepped away from for my family's safety, but Tara has left me no choice. I don't always get things right. When I get them wrong, I'm intentional about taking accountability to ensure that I never make the same mistakes again. 5 months ago, I was tagged in this account filled with videos depicting a family dispute that led to a child being ripped from a vehicle. With some digging, I was able to identify the creator of this account, and I reached out via Facebook Messenger with two intentions. First, to see if they were in need of resources and support for their circumstances, and second, in efforts to get her to remove the videos of her daughter, as one day her daughter will have access to social media and her digital footprint of her life's most traumatic moments would be viral. She agreed to a video chat where she told me her story, how the family court system failing her and her daughter left them unhoused. I believed her. She shared some court documents that would affirm her story. I believed her. On this call, she indicated legal support and housing were the greatest of needs, so I recommended a GoFundMe, in which she asked, "Do you really think people would support me?" I said, "Of course, you guys are in need." When she finished the GoFundMe, I added it to the link in my bio and I elevated their story. This video went immediately viral. Within an hour, it had hundreds of thousands of views, and I began seeing comments of people not only not believing this story, but saying that it wasn't true. And I did not handle this well. I perceived these to be people attempting to discredit a survivor, and I went on to delete comments and block people. I thank those of you who were intentionally persistent, though blocked on TikTok, came to my Instagram DMs with grace that was not deserved to say, "I know you believe you've been given all of the details, but this is what Tara withheld." As the day went on and evidence of Tara's scam continued to pour into my DMs, my comments filled with people asking questions that I could not answer. And every time I relayed those questions to Tara, she replied with, "Can I call?" These calls were filled with gratitude for my efforts to help her and her daughter get back on their feet, and answers to questions that only left me more confused, as they were contradictory to everything she'd told me before. Then my comments shifted to people asking why I created the GoFundMe, and I didn't, so I was confused until I clicked on the link in my bio and saw that Tara marked me as the creator. At this point, I told Tara I felt lied to. I retracted my support, made a public apology, and recommended anyone who donated to this GoFundMe to request a refund. Moments after posting my retraction, I got a DM from Tara's 4-year-long victim advocate, Beth, threatening to have a PI stalk me if I didn't remove my retraction video, publicly apologize for having not done my due diligence, and state that if I had added more context when originally elevating, none of this would have happened and it was all my fault. As a CSA survivor with 4 children, this absolutely terrified me, so I complied. And I was responsible for having not done my due diligence. Had I dug the way all of you did and found what you found, I would not have elevated her story. Anytime anyone asked about her thereafter, this was my response. Thank you to this creator.
I don't want to be talking about her. We agreed not to talk about each other. So I'd appreciate if you guys would just stop bringing her up. There's no real reason to bring her up. Her and I have a, mutual, we don't agree with each other. Let's put it like that.
I would agree on that.
That's fine. And we've moved forward and moved in different directions. And everyone else should really, respect that. If her and I are respecting that, I don't know why you guys wouldn't. Because it's not your relationship.
Relationship?
When I say relationship, I say that loosely.
My family was at risk. And I will not put my family's safety at risk for someone who is lying like that and used me and millions of others. I'm not going to do it. She knows some scary people. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot more there than people know, and best thing you can do is report it. Report it. And on my end, I'm going to keep working on writing legislation that makes that kind of exploitation federally illegal, because that's what I'm working on right now.
Tara, if we did have a mutual agreement to not speak about one another, then why are you continuously telling people in your lives that I still support you? The theory is that you're hemorrhaging followers and support by the minute and trying desperately to grasp onto anything that would offer you validity. So let me be very clear. You do not have my support. You manipulated me and lied to me. 5 months ago, when I publicly apologized, I committed to never making a mistake like this again, and I mean it, because there is still so much work left to be done. If you don't know me, I was born in a religious cult and experienced over a decade of CSA at the hand of a family member. I've dedicated my adult life to advocating for the sexually exploited and the human trafficked, and I've had the privilege of a lifetime, getting to work alongside some of the most extraordinary survivors and nonprofit organizations that are in a fierce pursuit of justice for victims. I will keep doing this work, and I will continue to uphold my commitment to be intentional about my research. Oh, and Tara, one last thing. You know the pictures of your spreadsheets proving your financial fraud that you sent to Beth? Yeah, Beth took screenshots and sent them to someone, and that someone sent them to me. And if you want to see the context of everything Tara intentionally withheld, you can find it here. Thanks, love you, bye. I don't appreciate being forced to make a statement on